Trading success is not a mystery, it is the mechanical execution of a systematic plan. The moment of truth is now. For too long, many traders treat the market as a casino driven by hope and fear, but Jesse Livermore proved that sustained success comes from structure, not luck. We must move beyond isolated rules and build an integrated operational system. This ultimate mandate is about connecting the necessary components of speculation into one fluid process, one single machine that protects capital and captures long-term trends. Today we synthesize the 9 most crucial elements of market speculation into one unbreakable system. The journey to mastery begins with the essential first step: precise market reading. Never fight the market. The first rule of survival is to correctly identify the lines of least resistance. Before placing a single dollar, the master trader confirms the market current. Is the general trend strongly bullish, demanding aggressive entries, or clearly bearish, requiring cautious shorting? Speculation. The system demands that your individual stock trade must always be aligned with the macro direction of the broader market. This is not about opinion. It is about reading the price and volume action on the highest time frame. If the market current is unclear, the system dictates patience. Wait for a defined trend to emerge. Once the direction is clear, we apply the precise targeting tool. Successful trading hinges on entering at a price that confirms your analysis, not anticipating the move. The system uses the pivotal point as the mechanical entry signal. This is the price level where a stock breaks out of a significant consolidation or resistance zone, signaling strong momentum. The master trader does not chase price, he sets the order and waits for the market to validate the entry. At that exact point, the use of a small test position is mandatory here to confirm the breakout integrity before committing full capital. This ensures the system only enters when the evidence is undeniable. The moment the position is established, protection becomes the highest priority. If you do not know where you will exit, you should never enter. Your risk is the only constant you control. Every single trade in the unbreakable system must have a predefined Sentinel Stop-Loss placed immediately after entry. The placement of this stop is purely structural, based on the nearest technical support or resistance level that negates the trade thesis. The system dictates that you must calculate the exact dollar distance to the stop and use that distance to determine your position size. The risk is fixed and absolute before potential profit is even considered. This firewall guarantees capital preservation. The ability to scale into a running profit separates the amateur from the master. Use profits to fund the position, never your capital. Scale up only when the market is rewarding your patience. The system prohibits averaging down or adding to a losing trade. Scaling up is strictly reserved for a position that has moved into profit and confirmed the trend. Once the stock moves comfortably past the Sentinel stop and into a safe profit zone, you may add to the position. The master trader uses this advanced technique to accelerate returns, but the primary rule holds. The new scale-up edition must be protected by moving the stop-loss up to lock in the initial gains. The goal is to reach a point where the position is primarily backed by paper profits. Trading is a constant battle against the self. The next pillar is psychological warfare. Your greatest threat is not the market, it is the noise inside your head. Emotional discipline is paramount. The unbreakable system operates on pure mechanical logic. It eliminates the deadly trio of hope, fear, and greed. When a position is losing, you must not hope for a reversal, you must execute the stop-loss. When a position is winning, you must not fear losing the profit, you must let the winner run. The psychological pillar demands complete adherence to the system. Rules without exception, no rumors, no gut feelings, just mechanical execution. This consistency is the secret sauce of long-term success. A crucial component of growth is knowing how to manage the use of borrowed capital. Treat margin as a precision tool, not a financial boost. Use it to amplify confirmed trends, not to cover bad ideas. If using leverage, the system requires heightened discipline. You must know the exact liquidation point of your broker and ensure your Sentinel stop is placed far above it. Diagram illustrating liquidation price. Distance from stop loss. The master trader never risks more than a small fraction of his total capital. On margin, the ultimate rule is the no funding mandate. If you receive a margin call, liquidate the position immediately. Never pour good capital after bad. This protects your overall net worth from being wiped out by a single leverage mistake. As the trade matures, the system provides a clear signal for profit taking. Exit is not about personal opinion. It is the stock's action that dictates when the trend is over. The master trader does not wait for an arbitrary price target or a news report to exit. He exits when the price action confirms a fundamental change in the trend. This is typically the definitive failure of the stock to hold a key structural support level, or a failure to make a higher high after a prolonged run. Chart showing a decisive break of a trailing support level. The system dictates that you must exit the entire position decisively at this mechanical signal. This ensures you capture the majority of the move and avoid giving back substantial profits to the inevitable reversal. The system is never finished. It demands continuous self-evaluation. Every closed trade is a lesson learned. The system requires meticulous post-mortem analysis. The Unbreakable system includes a mandatory audit phase after every trade loss or gain. You must review the chart, the entry, the stop placement, and the final exit. Why did the trade work? What was the biggest error? The purpose of this audit is not self-criticism, but systematic improvement. All trading capital must remain segregated, and external capital must never be used to plug trading losses. This honest review closes the loop and prevents repeating past mistakes. The final pillar is the master principle, the ultimate goal of the entire system. True mastery is the transformation of the mind from emotional gambler to mechanical system operator. We have successfully connected the key components: trend confirmation, position sizing, entry, Sentinel protection, scaling, exit, and audit into one cohesive whole. This unbreakable system is your blueprint for long-term survival and compounded wealth. It demands consistency over excitement, discipline over hope, and math over emotion. Your journey to trading mastery is not finished, but the path is now clear. Follow the system mechanically, execute the steps, and your success will be a systematic product of your discipline. Trade with system, trade with conviction. Go forth and build your fortune one systematic trade at a time.